Hello and welcome to the Bale Tying Instructional Guide. This video will go over how to tie a cardboard bale from a baler compactor machine. This video is designed for individuals who work warehouse, service, or retail jobs where a baler compactor machine may be operated. In addition, this instructional guide is intended for adults over the age of 18 to complete. If you are under the age of 18, attempts at completion of these tasks may be grounds for termination from your current position of work. The following instructions are intended to be used for a vertical baler. The photo on screen shows what a vertical baler looks like. If your baler compactor does not appear like this, then these instructions are not for you. We will begin by listing off some required materials for tying a bale. Make sure you have safety goggles. These must be worn at all times during the procedure. Also make sure you have a long metal implement such as a crowbar or a punch rod, as well as galvanized steel baling wire. Warning: as stated before, goggles should be worn at all times to prevent serious injury to your eyes. Additionally, ensure that your baler compactor is switched off and the key is removed during this process to prevent serious injury or accidental death. Caution: take note of your surroundings when performing this procedure. Help should always be close by should any problems occur. We will now begin the instructional segment of this video. These instructions are broken up into two parts for ease. The first section will go over preparing your baler compactor for tying a bale. The second section goes over specifically tying the bale. Prepping the baler. Begin by putting on your goggles, which are usually located near the operational panel of the machine. Next, check to make sure the machine's compacting ram is all the way down. No cardboard should be visible from the gate of the machine. You will then want to move to the operational panel of the machine. Turn the key to the off position and remove it. Next, store the key in a safe place. There is usually a hook attached to the operational panel that the key can be hung from. Move to the front of the machine again and ensure that all obstructions are removed from the door of the machine. Allow for at least 8 feet of space in front of the machine. Then move back to the operational panel again, locate the door's locking hand crank, and begin turning it counterclockwise until it is no longer holding the door firmly shut. Lastly, move to the front of the machine again and open the swinging door past the 90-degree mark. The cardboard bale inside should be visible now. We will now move on to the second instructional segment of this video: tying your bale. Start by retrieving your crowbar or punch rod. This will likely have a designated spot near the machine. Move to the front of your machine and insert the implement into each of the 4 slots in the baler's ram in order to clear away cardboard that may have gotten stuck. You should be able to see through each slot clearly when finished. Retrieve 4 galvanized steel baling rods. They're usually located behind the machine. Move to the front again and begin feeding the pointed end of one through one of the channels you just cleared with your implement. Continue this process until the wire exits the rear of the machine. Move to the rear of the machine and direct the exited wire to the channel directly below the one it exited. Begin feeding the wire through until it exits the front of the machine again. Now move to the front of the machine again and grasp both ends of your baling wire. Insert the pointed end through the looped end, pull them taut, and begin wrapping the wires together. Wrap the wires at least 10 times. Repeat the action of inserting and wrapping wires for the remaining 3 slots of the machine. When all 4 wires are secured, place a pallet directly in front of the machine so that the bale ejection process can take place. Congratulations, you've successfully tied your first bale. You should give yourself a pat on the back. If you have any questions about the process, you should be able to ask your floor manager or supervisor. Should you find that you cannot complete certain steps due to a lack of proper materials or safety equipment, consult your supervisor. Thanks for watching this instructional video on tying a bale.